Hey kid.
Yo guys, so we're gonna pick up on Bitcoin and Chainlink today, and look at this big move down from Bitcoin. You know, pretty much exactly what we thought. Check this out. It may take some time to eat into this. Don't know what's going to happen. Possible scenarios are moving out, spiking out of this box, locking in long traders, and then sweating them out by moving down. Alternatively, we could just move down from this triple top formation. I think that's doubtful. Yeah, so we got that spike up. Look at this huge shooting star here, peaking out on this 4-hour chart before slowly grinding and then trapping. Okay, so let's turn on the STM signals, because here we can see now a higher time frame type signal, because we've been getting these 1-minute signals, 15-minute signals, etc., even 1-hour signals, and taking trades off that. But what does it mean when we get higher time frame signals on the upside? Well, now we're going to see it play out. So we've got the MFI down here at flipping single digits almost. We can see from the table 4-hour MFI is at 10. Overwatch is moving down. All the Overwatch trends here, which is this trend color on the moving average, the EMA. So the main takeaway from the STM signals is quite simply the whale signals. So just zooming out, and we'll take the last few whale signals. So when we look, we're at this whale signal here. We can see a move up to this particular whale signal, partial profits, then to here, next partial profits, then to here, partial profits. So in this point, we've got 3 whale signals in this particular area. You know, I'm not going to go into major detail here about this, but the next whale signal comes in here, followed by a couple of sharks. So we don't get any exit signals here, but we've got additional whale there. So we've got a move up, and then the second move, but that actually goes all the way up to there. So that's what's happening. Now, if we look at the opposite side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, average. If you averaged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would be in probably about here. You're exiting here. Okay, on this one, you'd be entering in and around this particular point, or maybe a bit higher, because as it's moved up, maybe late. Who knows? Anyway, like bam, there. So breaking down the whale signals, 3 in a row. Amazing. So let's draw some drawings on here. These are my current drawings, and we've got this nice channel down the bottom here. You can see it started off this bottom, spiked in once, spiked in twice, 3 times, and now we're here. Additional to that, we've got this 4-hour area here from the previous whale entry, and when we draw on the new whale area, we can see a new area has formed just there. And you can see the next few candles are respecting this area too. So we're coming up to the scalper level just here, and we're going to see what happens there. So in addition to all of that, we do have also a double bottom here. Okay, now if anyone knows my trading strategy, I love double bottoms, man. Double bottoms, double tops, they are amazing. I mean, we've got a double top right here. That was double top, double bottom, nice. So we are looking good on Bitcoin. It's looking nice. We've also got these from Kramer. So on Friday, which was maybe during the dump, we see Kramer tweet checking in with Larry Williams, major top in Bitcoin, major. Now that is quite serious. So the previous tweet was sent at about 2:14 p.m. and then this one was sent at later on in the day, which I think was after 10 p.m. So this was the last tweet, in-depth Bitcoin top call at the end of Mad Money. So I haven't actually seen it, but something to pay attention to. So we're going to see what comes next. Additional to that, Friday, this moved down Bitcoin. BlackRock sold Bitcoin into cash. Now it's moved back into Bitcoin. This showed that BlackRock moved 50% of their ETF into cash from Bitcoin, and yeah, yesterday they switched back. So switched back all in Bitcoin. You can just see it there. So we start to apply the STM. We've broken above the scalper level here on the 4-hour. That's why it's turned green here. We could maybe see a visit back into this area, just here. But I'm not going to wait for that, so we're going to pull the trigger right now. Okay, so like I was saying, this is one. Okay, so chain link was the main one we was looking at, and we can see here that we had a move down, so we went down here and here, broke this trend line, moved down, and then fired off, and it's had a nice retracement and moved off up. We've got nice Fibonacci here, which we moved right down into the golden pocket, and now we're working. Really, now judging by that video before, you know, we're really going to see some serious stuff with Chainlink, and courtesy of Run the Jewels, no packets, one of the Link Marines posted this video. I thought it was very cool, so we're going to share it here. And like I said, people don't understand about Link, they just don't know, and if you know, you know.
This question is really about emerging technologies, such as APIs and distributed ledger technology. How is that making an impact on cross-border payments?
Well, absolutely. Swift GPI was invented, it started by the premise of improving the experience. With GPI, we built in APIs deliberately from the outset. APIs are a great technology that allow corporates to unlock value for having visibility on the payment flow. And now with the migration to ISO 20022, that will provide even more structure and possibilities for automation. So they can integrate it in their ERP. We're also using APIs to further integrate the GPI experience into DLT, distributed ledger-based ecosystems. We have developed a multi-bank standard that will provide even more structure and possibilities for automation.
We are a global, open and trusted ecosystem. You can do many of these things in a closed-loop solution, but it won't be ubiquitous, it won't have the reach.
The payment ecosystem should be a totally open ecosystem.
A truly modern payment system is the one that is open and enables the flow of payment to everyone and everywhere.
Over the last 2.5 years, we've been developing our GPI initiatives. The next step for us is to start linking the two together. But also interconnecting real-time payment platforms that we do not operate. And it is precisely the scope of a proof of concept.
This is not about Swift doing everything itself. The whole idea is really to enable players to build value propositions on top. Business models that were not possible a couple of years ago are now possible. When you think of APIs, when you think of cloud, when you think of machine learning, big players are starting to get very interested in payments.
You have 180 currencies in the world. That's roughly 30,000 possible combinations of bridging that has to be done. But that has to be where we go. That is the nature of the challenge that we are trying to deal with.
What we want to do with the industry challenge is bring together the diverse parties, our customers, internal Swift teams, and the startups. If one of those groups is missing, this thing doesn't work. I'd like to welcome you up to our family table. We've got the 3 startups that we're going to be working with as part of our industry challenge here, seated around the table. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to ask them to stand up and introduce themselves. So first of all, Sergey, would you like to stand up and introduce yourself, please?
My name is Sergey Nazarov. I'm the CEO of smartcontract.com.
In the future, we'll integrate with Chainlink. The bank will do off-chain payments through Swift. Then this payment information will pass from the Swift API to the Chainlink Oracle and the Chainlink Swift Oracle.
Anything you'd like to share as your key takeaway?
Yes, I was kind of surprised at the appetite which senior folks had for actually implementing the technology in the near term. So when I started the challenge, I was thinking that the degree of appetite didn't exist, and by the end of the challenge, I had a very genuine feeling that this was priority on a senior level agenda that was going to go to production in the near term, which I was very impressed by.
2019 looks very, great for GPI. That's going to be the norm.
We want every payment on Swift to be a GPI payment by the end of 2020, worth more than $300 billion US. worth more than 300 billion US dollars. These numbers are truly amazing.
This concludes the Bankers Masterclass series in association with SWIFT on a new era.
So this one could be a big one, and we're just constantly stacking on pretty much every wow signal we can. So that's it for Chainlink. I mean, not really looking to do any short-term stuff anymore. We're just looking to stack as much as possible off any given opportunity. That was a perfect opportunity, but there may be more. So remember the link chart, which was looking at this bullish engulfing. Unfortunately, we erased it. I can't believe it, it's just insane. We erased that bullish engulfing whale signal and actually moved all the way down to the bottom of this daily area. Now look at this, this is how powerful these areas are. We spiked right down still the liquidity from the bottom of this green box, and then look what follows. Okay, inside bar, and then strong bullish engulfing back up to the spot. So with that being said, we're going to sign off and come back soon.
Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life.